Hey guys, and welcome back. It's been a while, but so unfortunately, I just had a couple major life changes. Just wasn't able to do anything. Kind of didn't really honestly want to do anything, but I'm gonna try and get back into the swing of it. I have a friend helping me. We're gonna be running this channel together, uploading long form videos as well as clips now. So try and bring some life back into this channel. I will pick up um, on my Skyrim game that I left off at. I believe we were getting the Dragon Priest masks. However, um, I did want to do something else as well. So one of the things that I love is GTA, and in GTA I love collecting rare cars. Now, most people hear that and they're like, "Oh, well, what do you mean rare cars? You mean like, the Go-Go Monkey Ballista or something, something that you have to like work hard to get, or it's a lot of money, or it's not on the websites anymore, so not a lot of people have it, or rare livery." No, I mean the cars that spawn on the road, on in the map somewhere, that are upgraded or different from a normal variant. They come with upgrades or maybe colors that you can't get. So that's what I'm going to be covering in another series that I'm going to be uploading alongside my Skyrim series, and then I'll be uploading shorts of most likely Battlefield. I think that's the one that we're going to be uploading, um, and so I just wanted to kind of give that little introduction out of the way. But we will be starting in the order that I have them in my garage. It's just the way it is. And the first one on the list for today is the Rat Loader. I didn't know the manufacturer, but I guess there isn't one. So the Rat Loader. So this is one of the two. You can get this one. This is how it comes. So when I spawn it in, this is what it looks like. This is how it comes. There's two variants. Um, Ideally, I'm going to get the other variant so I could show this one off, find the other variant, and then show that one off. But I do have both, so if worst comes to worst and I just find the green one again, then I can spawn the other one in. So, real quick, there are a couple things that I want to get out of the way. Unfortunately, a lot of the vehicles in GTA are locked behind certain times. Whether that means you can only find them during the day, or you can only find them within a small window of time, or there is one time in the entire day that it spawns. You have to be at a specific spot. There is one vehicle, probably it is one of the more unique ones, but because of how difficult it is to spawn, because it's one time. You've got like in GTA time, you've got like a 2 minute window. I don't know if you know, but in real life, that's like a minute. You got a minute window for this vehicle to spawn. No, that's wrong. I think it's a half hour, actually. I don't think it's a 5 minute window. I think it's a half hour that you have. So that means you have like a 5 minute window for this vehicle to spawn. And if you're not where you need to be within that 5 minutes, you don't get it. You have to wait another 45 minutes for it to spawn again. So pain in the butt, not looking forward to that one. But there are a couple vehicles that only spawn at night, but majority of the vehicles in GTA spawn during the day. While I was setting everything up, it was nighttime. However, it did just cross over. I would be able to find it now. So most vehicles that spawn during the day, you can find them from 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock, I want to say. But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing it normally. I'm going to show you a way to find them consistently that gives you more time. Because normally that means... Okay, just saw that little accident. That's cool. Normally that only means you got like what? A 20-minute window, and then if you don't find it, oh well, you gotta start over. So I will be showing you what you can do. So pause the game, go to the online, go to jobs. Go to play job. You're going to go to Rockstar Created. You're going to go to missions. And then you're going to go all the way down at the bottom here. Chopper Tail. You're going to start Chopper Tail. Chopper Tail is a great mission because it locks the time to, I believe, noon. And there are a couple vehicles that you can only spawn at noon, so it does help a lot. So we'll go ahead and start this up. And if you're really quick, you can do what I just did, where you don't go to the actual mission startup, and you start the mission from wherever you previously were. So, but you have to go quick before it changes. Otherwise, you're going to spawn. I'll show you where you spawn. 1 second. You spawn right here. You spawn on a mountain. You have to climb down the mountain. Whatever vehicle that you have called in will spawn here. This is like that hardware store on the highway, and then you either go into the city or you go up to Paleto. So this is the only spot, as far as I'm aware, could be wrong, could be another spot by now, that the rat loader spawns. Now, so unfortunately, I will be showing you the easiest way to spawn in, by using the vehicle that you're looking to find. Obviously, if you're hunting this vehicle, it means you don't have it. So most people will not be using the rat loader to find it. So ideally you're going to want to use whatever class the vehicle is. Or, for example, one of the vehicles that we'll be hunting later on is the Ruiner. Just use another Ruiner and it'll spawn in no problem. But if you want to use a muscle car, it will decrease your chances a little bit, but you'll be able to find it if you use any muscle car for the rat loader. Or the Dune Loader, I believe. I believe the Dune Loader also increases the chances. And then, boom, there you go. Look at that. So what you want to do is like what I just did. You want to drive either that way that I went, or you can go down the street that way. You want to drive a little ways away. You want to turn around, and then you don't want to look at the spawn. So I don't know if you saw how... Well, you saw, but I don't know if you knew what I was doing. Where I didn't look at the back of my... I didn't look at the back of my vehicle. I didn't look at the spawn. I looked at this side of my car so that I was facing away from the spawn point, because it increases the chances of it spawning in if you're not looking at it. But unfortunately, we did just get the green one. I guess that was quick, honestly. Quicker than I thought it was going to be. So we'll try and get the other one to spawn. But like I said, see, this is how it comes. The only difference is this one is... I'm just looking at all the tornadoes just because there is a rare tornado that spawns. I don't think it spawns on the road. I'm still trying to figure that one out. I have found it, but I'm just wondering if it spawns on the road, that's all. We're going to see if we can get the other variant to spawn. The only difference that I'm sure you've noticed is this one is obviously not clean. It's dirty, right? So mine is a lot shinier because it's been in my garage and nice and clean, whereas this one is not. So you drive, you don't want to put the pedal to the metal. You want to go a little slow. Don't look at where you're going. Another reason to go slow is just because, yeah, people. So just want to avoid them. And then when you're coming up on it, I'd say right about now you can look. Got nothing. So I just speed off in this direction. And see what I mean though? If you have the vehicle, it spawns it in immediately. Like almost every time you'll get it first try. Depending on the vehicle. Because there are a lot of vehicles that just have such decreased spawn rates that are just, whoops, see, gotta go slow. Gotta go slow. There are just vehicles that have such decreased spawn rates that are so hard to find that, yeah, even if you're driving that exact vehicle, you're still probably not going to get it on your first, second, third, fourth, maybe not even fifth try. I have spent hours, like an absurd amount of time hunting for specific vehicles. It happens, but if you stay with it, you'll find it. Alright, we're going to try one more time, and if I can't get it to the other variant to spawn, I'll just call it in. I am looking out for a particular rusty tornado, though. Not the rare one. I'm sure some of you know the rare one that I'm talking about. I'm not actually looking for that one. I have that one. It's a different color that I had because I was collecting all the rusty tornadoes because I'm going to Benny them all. I'm going to make them customs because they get a really cool look to them, which I'll show you because, like I said, working on it. But unfortunately, I lost one in an explosion because I'm an idiot and I didn't insure it. and I crashed it, blew up, and I lost it. So I'm trying to get it back, but it's whatever. I'm not super worried about it. Alright, so unfortunately, it does not look like we're going to get it to spawn, which is fine. Like I said, it happens. So yeah, you got the green one. I personally do not like the green one. I mean, I don't hate it, for sure. For sure, it's not bad by any means. But it's not my favorite, right? This one is my favorite. Hopefully it doesn't spawn anywhere crazy. Just on the side of the road. The yellow variant is my favorite. Wow, that is very brilliant yellow. Holy Lord. I did not realize how bright that was until just now. And so this is how this one comes. And you'll notice it does come a little differently. I'll actually pull up next to the green one. I guess this is the good thing about finding the green one, is now I can show you them side by side. That was... I'm not mad about that. So you see, I believe it's called the Flycatcher is different. So you got that. You got the exhaust is different. This one has like the long exhaust, whereas that one has like the I believe they're just called the short side exhaust, but it's like a hot rod almost. Tires are different. The rear is slightly different. Mine doesn't have any arch covers, whereas that one does. The grille is a little different. It's just subtle. A lot of it is subtle differences. And I don't really think there's anything too super, like, collectible about this one. Like I said, there are some cars that you just cannot get that color that the car is. Normally, you have to get it via the website, or via finding it. So, let's see. Let me see what's next. We might do it. Oh no, that's the one that has the specific time. So we're not going to do that one, which is fine. I didn't want this to be a really long video. I just, like I said, just kind of wanted it to be a showcasing video. However, you may be thinking, there's one thing I didn't acknowledge. This is a mission. You cannot claim. You can't go to a garage. You can't go to a... What's the word I'm looking for? Custom shop. So you can't go to Beakers, which is right there, right? That'd be super helpful. You just real quick, like you spawn the car, you drive 2 feet away, pop into Beakers, put insurance on it, and then you don't have to worry about losing it or anything if your game crashes or whatnot. Unfortunately, don't get that liberty. That is the trade-off with playing in this mission. This mission is great because you get an infinite amount of time to search for it. As long as you can play the game, you can search for it, right? There's nothing stopping you. The time limit isn't being reset. You're not having to wait every 20 minutes for nighttime to go away. However, can't access garages. Except apartment garages. I'm not sure what it is, but for whatever reason, you are completely able to access apartment garages. So, yeah, that's, sorry, there we go. That's how you do it. You go to an apartment garage. So for me, the apartment that I was using is the Del Perro. I believe it's free for everyone. I'm not exactly sure, but it is right here. It's this one, this building. You just pop in through that way, go to the garage, and you store it. I would show you how it's done. I mean, I'm not showing you how it's done. I would just like demonstrate to you that it's possible, but that garage is full. So I'm just, I guess, holy voice crack, yo. So I guess I'm just driving, but, so yeah, that was just a little short video. The next one will probably be a little longer, because like I said, this one is a pain in the butt. However, not a lot of people know. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to show you the other way to get it. So, not a lot of people know this, I would wager. I've seen millions of guides on how to get this one. This is arguably one of the most well-known rare vehicles. This has one definite spawn. This is the Mariachi Tornado. So at first glance, you're like, wow, it's just a tornado. Most tornadoes, though, don't come with this black underside. I think it's just a secondary color, but a lot of tornadoes, like, see, that one's just flush one color. So I do like that it is, like, multicolored. However, it's got sombreros, guitars, and a little Mexican flag in the back. It's unique. So this one is something you cannot get anywhere else. Yes, so... Sorry. The major life event that stopped me from focusing on anything. I had a baby. And she is currently offended at her Binky's existence. Come on, kiddo. There we go. Okay. Alright. So. We are gonna go... Oh, we're angry. There we go. So we are gonna go... to this ammunition. Which is quite a ways away. Oh my goodness. I may have to actually cut the video. If we're complaining. Oh, we're good. We're good. Maybe? Question mark? I'm testing the waters. Okay, we're not good. So yes, I will be cutting the video. Obviously gotta take care of my family first. So, next video I will show you both ways to get this. So until then, everyone, have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'm glad to be back. It's good to be back, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.